We're gonna roll that beam footage here in just 1 minute, so hold your horses. Being your American school system doesn't teach you a damn thing about the political system, I feel it's my obligation to teach the young people and the new voters how it works. Schools don't teach this because they're corrupt and they want people to be dumb and continue to elect big business people or people representing big businesses. The primary election is to get the field down to the best Democrat and versus the best Republican for the November general election. So here you have Joe. He works in the city council and he wants to be a real politician. He wants to run for a U.S. House of Representatives seat. He's a Democrat. And here's the mayor of the same town. He wants to be a House of Representatives member too. And he's gonna run too. And he's a Democrat too. Well, holy mackerel, why the hell should Joe spend all this money and all this time campaigning for months and months and months for a general election only to get beat by the same member of the same party for the same seat? That don't make no sense. So let's see what Joe's chances are in beating the mayor. And that's why we have a primary. So Joe was right. It's a good thing he didn't waste his money, because the people of the Democratic Party, they like Fred way better, and he got the nomination to run as a Democratic candidate in the general election in November. Another reason they narrowed down to 2 politicians, one from each side, is so there ain't 100,000 politicians on the damn ballot in November. That would be quite confusing, hard to figure out who's who and what the hell they're voting for. So some unscrupulous citizens think it's smart for a Democrat to vote in a Republican Party election to try to vote for the weakest candidate, and that way their party will have a better chance. But this is actually a dumb thing to do. You know why? Because they're just wasting their vote when they could have voted for Fred, and he could have been even stronger in the general election, and that could have built momentum. You're not going to beat the popular vote, and that's just the way it is. So for the purpose of this here video tape, we're going to focus on the congressional elections. Is that okay with you? Every single state in the United States of America, they have 2 United States senators each representing their state. Okay, and everybody in the state can vote for them people. There's 2 each. Don't forget, that adds up to 100 because there's 50 states. Okay, you with me? Alright. Now every state also has a whole bunch of different United States House of Representatives, and they're broken down into districts. Okay, you still with me? Alright, so to vote for them, you gotta live in that district. You understand that? Okay. So every single district in the United States of America, they have them a politician too, they're called House of Representatives, and they're supposed to be representing you, but most often they're representing Monsanto and the NRA. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. So the size of your district depends on the population of your district. So if your district is in a big city, you live in a big city, you're going to have a little tiny district. Okay, you live out in the country, you're going to have a great big district, okay? It just all depends on how many people's in the district. Somebody like Marsha Blackburn, they're way out in the country. They ain't got no city around them, so her district real big. Here's a problem with that. Better schools is in the big cities, right? That's right. They also got them good magazines, good newspapers. They got them all kinds of information, radio, TV, all kinds of stuff. They get their information from a whole bunch of different people. But you live out in the country in a big old district, well, it's hard to get information. So you're going to have to get your information from Sammy the Barber. Sammy the Barber, he knows all about politics, and he'll teach you all you got to know. Another way to get information is through the gun magazines. Yeah, the gun magazines That's how country people get their information from. Sammy the Barber and gun magazines. So if you're a politician and you're corrupt and you're making all kinds of big money working for them big corporations and all, what you want to be a country politician. Yeah, way out in the big district where nobody knows what the hell they're talking about. So this way you can make lots of money just fooling the people and voting for Monsanto, not the people at all. People just think they're represented. They ain't really represented. That politician, he represents Monsanto. You ever try to run you a political campaign out in the country? Yeah, today I'm going to knock on farm doors and I'm going to get at least 2 farmers a day to talk to. It just don't work. It just don't work. On the other hand, the politician in the city, they just walk out their damn house and they meeting people. Hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Everybody goes home and says, damn, I met Teddy, the politician. I'm going to vote for him. Seems like a nice guy. It ain't like that out in farms. Nope. And the politicians in the city, shit, they got all kinds of events. They got college campuses. They got all kinds of stuff. They got shit going on. They got real good newspapers. They got information. They got kids' activities. They got skateboard parks. They got shit. People out in the country, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. They're out there picking hay and bound corn. Some politicians represent the state of Pennsylvania. Some politicians represent the state of California. Some politicians represent the state of Monsanto. So let's say Monsanto comes to you one day, or the NRA comes to you and says, hey, look, Sally, why don't you run for political office out in the country where nobody knows nothing? And every time a bill come up, it says, stop Monsanto, stop guns, stop death, stop criminals, stop war, stop anything. You just vote no, okay? You just vote no, and we'll slide you these millions of dollars to vote no. Run your campaign out in the country where nobody knows nothing. That's what you want to do. You represent the United States of America and the people of your state of Monsanto. Monsanto. You seeing how this works now? We're going to get to that beam footage in just 1 minute. Just hold your damn horses. But if you think there ain't no country in Pennsylvania, New York, boy, you got something coming to you. There's some dumb people in New York and Pennsylvania. Yeah, they got more farms in New Jersey than they got people. Yep, there's country people in every state. There's dumb people in every state. There's smart people in every state. There's cities in every state. But for general rule, politicians around the city, man, they can't get away with corruption because the people know what's going on. They see corruption all around them all the time, and they get pissed off about it. They ain't gonna vote for no politician that's corrupt. It's just a general rule. It doesn't always apply. Just because you went to Harvard and memorized a bunch of useless shit that you'll never use doesn't mean you're smart. Just because you have access to a lot of information doesn't mean you use it. Doesn't mean you know how to use it. Yeah, well-educated people can be stupid, too. We're getting to the beam footage. Just hold the hell on. So now we got us the best Democrat going up against the best Republican, and now the people are going to vote. But before they do that, you're going to have to know that there's a wishy-washy spineless politician called an independent. He's going to be in there, too, and he hates everybody. Yep, that man or woman, they just don't like Republicans. They don't like Democrats. They don't like nobody. They don't stand for much neither. They're kind of like Bernie Sanders. They just don't do damn thing. So anyway, there's also voters who don't like anybody. They don't like Republicans. They don't like Democrats. They don't like nobody. They don't even like independents, but they vote for them because they don't like the other ones. So when you get to the ballot in November, there might be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 independents you ain't never heard of. Nobody's ever heard of them. They're going to be on there. And they're for the people that don't like nobody. now November general elections all said and done, we got us a representative voted for by the people. And they're going to pack up their number 2 pencils and their laptop computers, and they're going to move to Washington, D.C. to represent the people of their state. And they take over their jobs come January of the following year. And now here we are. We have concluded your introduction into the political system not taught to you by the American schools, because American schools want you to be stupid. So now, John and Diane of the Disc Andrews Report, you can roll that beautiful beam footage. Human nature to be partisan. We like to be parts of teams. To be a part of a team, we need to play another team, and we need to hate that team. And the other team is the fault for all your failure or misery as a human being. It's the way it is. It ain't my fault I'm a failure, it's the other guy's fault. It's the other guy's fault I'm a loser. I'm a loser because of the other guy. I hate that motherfucker. Yeah, that's the way it is. That's why we're partisan. That's why we're biased. That's why our ears are closed off to available information. It's the way it is. It's the American way. God bless America. God bless the United States of America.